Welcome back to another video, guys, and today we're going to be doing true or false videos. So let's get into it. So guys, I found this video, so let's go ahead and do this one. So you guys can play along too if you guys want to. So let's do this.
Look at these people who are doing their grocery shopping. One of them has stolen a watermelon. Can you tell who?
I think I know who it is. The one with the blue jacket.
It must be this guy on the right. He's holding a soccer ball, but it looks as if it's very heavy.
Oh.
And since soccer balls don't weigh much, it must be a disguised watermelon.
Oh, okay.
Mason will want to take
It tricked me. We'll have to be careful now.
His boss asked him to send pictures as proof that he was actually there. Mason sent pictures every day, but when he returned from the expedition, his boss fired him. Take a closer look at the pictures and try to understand what his boss didn't like.
Wait, what? This is because he went to Alaska, so there's one thing that doesn't make it real. I think it's the airplane one. I believe it's like something
Mason
else.
was sent to Antarctica, but in some pictures, you can see palm trees.
Yeah, oh yeah, that
The
too.
boss realized the photos were photoshopped, and Mason hadn't gone there at all. An old man had extremely poor vision. He was living with his son, Mark, because he needed assistance all the time. One day, the man was resting in his armchair while his son was preparing dinner. Suddenly, Mark heard glass shatter. The man ran into the room and saw that the window was broken. He asked what had happened. His father told him that some dark-eyed, dark-haired guy had thrown a stone into the window and shattered it. Then he ran away. But Mark didn't believe his father. Why?
Cause he's blind. That's why.
The man had extremely poor vision, and he wasn't wearing his glasses at the time of the accident. He couldn't see the guy, let alone the color of his hair and eyes.
Yeah, see?
Savannah went on a
So it's
business
not
trip
real.
with her husband. In the evening, the woman didn't feel well and suddenly blacked out. When Savannah woke up a couple of hours later, she couldn't remember anything. There were two men in front of her, and both claimed to be her husband. The woman couldn't remember which of them was her real husband. Can you help her figure it out?
Hold up.
And both claimed to be her husband. The woman couldn't remember which of them was her real husband.
I believe it's the one. Oh, it's the one with the black suit.
They went to a business meeting.
Yeah.
That's why they are both dressed accordingly. The guy in a hoodie doesn't look formal, so her husband must be the other one.
Yeah.
The man who's wearing a suit. Now, this girl, Susanna, can't remember who her husband is too. Can you help her?
I think the one with the suit. This one.
It must be this guy.
Yeah.
Look, he's wearing a ring, while the other doesn't seem to be married.
Oh yeah.
Ava's parents, John and Catherine, came to the hospital to pick up the teenager. Can you tell which of these young people is their child?
The girl one. Cause she's the one that has the orange hair. She's the one that has the orange hair. So I believe it's that one.
It's this girl.
Yeah.
John and Catherine are Ava's parents. Ava is a girl's name, and she's the only girl in the room.
Runs at the stadium every day, preparing for an athletics championship, and it starts today. Alexis warms up and notices a skinny guy among other runners. His legs look weak and thin. Is he gonna run? Alexis wonders. All participants get up to the starting position. 3, 2, 1.
So they're just two.
Alexis is running as fast as she can. She's in the lead, and that guy runs much faster and doesn't look tired. He wins. But how did he do it? Alexis realizes he's not a real athlete. He's not even a human. But how did she know that?
He was too fit. Get a little, yeah.
The guy doesn't sweat, he doesn't blink, and
Oh,
he has two
yeah.
left hands. It's
Oh,
raining. Mike tries to walk fast so as not to freeze. His 3 goats are following him. He comes out to the
He
river
has
and
goats?
notices a raft on the shore, but it can only withstand 1 goat and 1 human at a time. A
mm,
tiger is sitting on the other side of the river. Mike can't sail with 1 goat and leave it with the tiger. What should he do to cross the river?
just, I don't know.
There's no need to cross the river this way. Look, there's a bridge far
Oh.
ahead.
I'd say that.
There's a house right in the middle of the hottest desert. There's
That's
no
getting,
water,
getting him
or
closer
villages around.
to the tiger.
4 people live inside the building. The owner and his friends, an archaeologist, an oil worker, and a surveyor. The owner comes to the backyard and sees an empty jug. Who's drunk all the water? We don't have any supplies anymore, he screams loudly. All the friends are in shock too. Those who did that should go to the desert and get some water, he says. I was excavating in front of the house. I didn't touch the jug, the archaeologist replies. I extracted oil under the house. I didn't touch the water, the oil worker says. I was wandering through the desert in search of an underground river or lake, but I haven't found anything. There's no point in sending us there. You know, I think you drunk it, the surveyor answers. What do you think? Who's
I
guilty?
feel like he was a construction worker. Because he had more sentence to talk.
Nobody. The jug was
Oh.
outside. The hot sand and the scorching sun dried it up. Dr. Phil
Oh,
works in a laboratory for the study of microorganisms. He's sitting in his office, reading a new scientific article. At this moment, someone knocks on the door. It's a young laboratory assistant. He looks scared and says he's met a real monster. It has several mouths, long tentacles, and 1 claw, the guy says. He locked it in the lab. Dr. Phil goes there to see it with his eyes. He
why does it
turns
look
the
like a
key
girl?
in the
A
lock.
little bit.
The
I don't
door
know.
is opening slowly with a clanking sound. The doctor steps inside and nothing. There's complete silence here. There's no monster. Or is there? Where do you think it is?
I don't see anything.
The monster is microscopic, sitting in the test tube. This is a laboratory for the study of microorganisms, remember?
How are we supposed to know
Like
that?
every morning, Daphne went to her favorite
So if you guys are enjoying this video so far, please like and subscribe and let's do a little bit more. Yeah.
she'd paid. A few minutes later, she returned, looking anxious, because she had forgotten her wallet. Strangely, it was nowhere to be found. She called the police to report the incident. Nobody had left the store, so the thief was still there when the officer arrived. He started questioning everyone. Jenny, the cashier, said that Daphne was a regular customer, and she had known her for a long time. So, she would never steal her wallet, and she didn't see it after Daphne had paid. Andre was a tourist visiting the city for the first time. He said he'd come to the cafe because he'd wanted to try their famous muffins. She claimed he hadn't seen the wallet. He was busy trying to pick what type of muffin he should get at the time. And Harry worked as a store clerk. He said that he'd come there into his coffee. So who do you think stole the wallet?
I feel like it was Harry. The guy with the suit.
It was Harry,
Yep.
the store clerk. Or should I say Harold? Do you see his name tag?
Yeah, I was just saw his
He
name
wrote his
tag.
name when he ordered his drink. Also, even though he said he was pouring milk in his coffee, as you can see, it doesn't have any milk in it. Jessica was an aspiring actor, and she had a big musical theater audition that day. She left her house early in the morning to make it on time, but she had forgotten to take her sheet music with her, so she had to drive back. When she walked in, though, she saw her roommate lying on the floor unconscious. A nurse was standing beside her. She explained to Jessica that her roommate had been poisoned. She thanked the nurse for helping her friend and asked her if she could get her a glass of water or anything else. The nurse agreed, and Jessica hurried to the kitchen. There, she called the police saying, "There's a fake nurse in my house. She poisoned my roommate and tried to rob her." How did Jessica understand that?
Cause because she doesn't have a
She
tag.
arrived at the house. There was no ambulance car in the
Oh yeah, and that too.
or in the street. And it's not like paramedics started using Uber. And you might have also noticed that the paramedic bag the nurse was holding was slightly open, and Jessica's roommate's jewelry was dangling out of it. Anna and Catherine are both influencers, but take a look at the latest photos they posted. Which of these ladies do you think is richer?
This one with 9,837.
Catherine is richer, of course.
Oh,
Just look at the number of likes on her photo. She has
Oh.
27,907 likes. Anna, on the other hand, has 9,800.
I thought it was supposed to be a trick, like the lowest one is more richer, so I don't know.
Must be earning millions. Annie managed to buy presents for everyone except her dad. She knew what everyone wanted, but her dad was kind of secretive and not the talking type. He was also not great with technology and never bought anything online, so there was no way she could sneak into her dad's computer and check the saved items in his shopping cart. But he always liked to make lists in his little notebook, and Annie was sure she might be able to find a wish list there. So she sneaked into her father's office one day to look for the notebook. It was nowhere to be found, but his study table had a locked drawer. She looked for the key around the room but couldn't find it anywhere. That's when two different sticky notes attached to two different books inside the bookcase caught her eye. The first note was attached to a psychology book and had P5487TH written on it. The second note was attached to a detective novel and said P21320TH.
okay.
Annie immediately knew what the notes meant. Can you guess what she had to do?
Unlock it with the password.
She had to open to page 548 in the first book and find the seventh word on this page. Then she had to open page 213 in the second book and find the 20th word on that page. The words she found were under and desk. The girl immediately looked under the desk and found a drawer key taped to it. James was walking back to his apartment from work late at night. Suddenly, he was hit on the head and taken away. When he woke up, he found himself in a small room. He tried to escape, but the door was locked with a padlock. James tried to look for the key, but there was nothing in there but a window with strange-looking metal bars. Suddenly, he noticed something. It helped him to find the key. Do you see it too?
Yeah, the little gaps on it. The little gaps, you see that?
One of the metal bars is different from the others. That one is the key.
Alright guys, that'll be it for today. If you guys want more videos like this, just like and subscribe. And as always, see you all on Sunday.